Good evening. A Minnesota man charged with recruiting terrorists is in custody in Africa.
A State Department spokesperson tells us Muhammad Abdullah Hassan, also known as Mujahid Miski online, turned himself in Somalia. The Roosevelt High School graduate returned to his native Somalia after high school in 2008, pledging allegiance to terrorist group Al-Shabaab. Susan Elizabeth Littlefield explains why experts believe he turned himself in.
When Paris endured its first round of terrorism this year at the Charlie Hebdo magazine office, most were condemning what happened. But via Twitter, this young Minnesotan was praising the act. Officials say the Roosevelt High School grad, the young man known as Miski, had been living in Somalia, pledging allegiance to Al-Shabaab, among others.
He also advocated on behalf of ISIS as well as the Islamic State.
David Isbin helped come up with this profile on Miski. His group, Counter-Extremism Project, has been following Miski online. He spoke with us from New York.
Yeah, he was very good at it. He was actually one of the most prominent online propagandists and recruiters. Quite successful and quite well known in the space as being someone who had very good English skills and had familiarity with the West and with Americans. And he kind of knew, it seems, what buttons to push in order to get people to be attracted to the ideology.
But the State Department says on November 6th, the anti-government loyalist turned himself in.
What's curious is, or what we would want to know more about, is why he actually turned himself in to Somali forces, if he was in fear of his life from some of his former cohorts.
Isbin says this could mean division and weakening within Al-Shabaab and strengthening of national security.
Someone who's proven to be able to incite people in this country to violence, the fact that they're not online anymore, I think is somewhat comforting, yes.
What is next for Miski? Now, we don't know the answer to that. That's not clear. The U.S. mission to Somalia is discussing this case with the Somali federal government. The United States, though, we know they do not have an extradition agreement with Somalia. We know, though, for now, he is in custody in Mogadishu.
We'll be watching this. Thanks, Susan Elizabeth.